Hey, welcome, game changers. It's your boy Billy. I appreciate you coming by, giving me some of your attention. If we're on the, excuse me, straighten you up here. If you're on the channel or if you're stopping by the site, I just want to welcome you in, and I want to appreciate you for coming and finding this place. It's awesome to be here. It's awesome to see you here, and I'm so excited about the rest of the year. 2016 is coming to a close and there are so many things left on the table. Am I by myself, or is it just me? Is it you or is it me? Right? There's so many things left on the table, but it's also been an awesome year. Got a lot done, messed up a lot of stuff. Didn't quite work out how I thought, but in retrospect, I'm so glad that I went through what I went through. I hope when you look at what you've been through, how you're not still in it. Right? And when you look at next year, do you want it to be like this year? And talking to so many people these past few weeks and really just listening to, and you might even be on the site. You might know who you are. We've probably already talked. But just listening to some things and that you might have not done just yet. Or you look at maybe how slow your progress has been and kind of have some apprehension around that. And I just want to share with you, hey, it's okay. You're here. We're going into the new year, whether you like it or not. But I really wanted to offer this now because I did not want to wait a couple more weeks and come into a new year setting resolutions because they don't last, right? There's really no forethought. We just say, hey, I want to do this because I didn't do it last year. And the question is, how many of those years are you willing to have? Years where you didn't do it, but thought you would and said that you would, but it never actually got done. What if somebody spent the time to work with you, to help you and to partner with you to find out what it is you actually want? And how do you really get it? I think those two things and getting one more thing and getting clarity around what you actually want. How important is that to you? For me, incredibly important. And there's something here I learned fairly recently from one of my coaches and my mentor. And I want to share this with you. And that's their here path, the THP, the number one tool. And the reason why it's the number one tool and how it benefits you is it removes all the internal junk. When you get it out, we're going to be doing a lot of writing. And when you get it out of here, when you get it out of here and you get it on paper, and then you have somebody who partners with you to work and wade through it all to help you get specific and look at every area and then challenge you on looking at it differently. How do I explain this process? It just is exciting when you realize what you thought was complicated is actually so simple. It's just a matter of taking the time to break it down and then break it down into things that are very doable. That's it. Doable. Right? But sometimes the things that we haven't done is because we never thought they were doable. And maybe I'm just speaking for myself. If this is you, I would love to hear from you when we meet face to face on if you agree with me or not. But THP is a tool that I really want to share before the end of the year. Coming out of 2016, going in 2017, I don't want another year like this year. I don't want to just set a goal or make a New Year's resolution and then it whittle away when because it's not clear, or because I really don't have an action plan, or I really don't know what I'm doing, or I'm afraid to actually do it because I don't know some things. And THP is a process that helps you get clear and remove all the ifs and the ands around it, and just helps you get started. Like once you get it out and you see it, it's specific for everybody. Whatever your need is, it meets your need. It's a process and a framework that meets your need. And I want to share this with you because it is a game changer. This is a game changer because it gets you going and it gets you in the direction towards making it happen. Not just leaving it on a shelf and, having that foo-foo, rah-rah stuff. No, this is a concrete tool. This is concrete. This is the real deal. And after talking to so many of you all on what your fears are, what some of your struggles are around planning, or maybe you're a great planner, but things kind of, fizzle out. And I want to help you walk through a framework that will help you keep the fire, help keep you accountable, and help keep you action oriented. That's all what it comes down to. And learning and adjusting along the way. And it's called THP. I may have mentioned it before, the There Here Path, coined by Mr. Herman Eben, which is one of my close friends and mentors. And this guy is awesome. But I wanted to share this tool. I thought it was appropriate in this time frame because we're in the transition. And as you transition, for so many years I transitioned just for no reason. Right? You just going, it's just another year. Right? Go into the new year and you say, I want to do this and want to do that. So it's going to be the year. But nothing gets done because you never got clear. For me, not getting clear was and has been my biggest challenge all year. And it has kept me in a state of apprehension, a lot of resistance around actually acting, right, and doing and adjusting and learning along the way. So I decided to share this with so many of you. You may even been watching and seeing how it has affected you and seeing how it has changed how you look at some things that you want to get done and seeing the social proof. I can't just keep it to myself. So I wanted to set this class up to help you to look at next year, to look at what you really want, to look at how you want to get there and putting that in place now so that you're not waiting on taking action. That's it. This is where the game changes. It's in the pregame. You want to be a game changer after playing football. You know where the game actually starts? It starts in the film room, right? For all my athletes out there that's listening, right? You know that it starts in the film room. It starts in the boardroom. That's where the game is actually won. When you start analyzing, the things that you've been through on the previous week, and then you start looking at what your opponent has been through. And when you start analyzing these things, you start to notice certain patterns. And guess what? You start to build a game plan around those certain patterns. And it gives you an edge. Right? And this is what I want to do with THP. I want to take this time, these 3 days, and I'm going to break the there, the here, and your path down and take some time to help you get your edge. That's what I want to do. And because somebody did it with me, I would love to share it with so many of you because this is the game changer tool. This is what allows you to see what you thought wouldn't work or couldn't work and see how doable it is. And then once you do it, once you just get started, here comes the steamroll, right? Here comes the downhill, right? And I'm so excited, man, because 2017, I know for a fact, is going to be a pivotal year. The question is, will you meet it with this year's mentality? Will you meet next year with this year's mentality? Or will you equip yourself and start to shift your perspective on where you are, who you are, and what you have, and get ready for this upcoming year? I think a lot of times we don't get ready. We don't prepare our minds, our hearts. We don't prepare ourselves. And I don't want to go through this by myself. I know I don't know about you, but I don't like going through these changes and these shifts by myself. And I want you to let me help you. If you don't want to be by yourself in this process, don't. Let me help you. Walk with me. Talk with me. Let's do some one-on-ones and some one-to-minis and really get into your nitty-gritty and work out what you want to get done this year. And with that, I want to tell you thank you for joining the class in advance. For those of you who choose, which you'll hit the class, attend the class below, or it might be attend. And once you click that, it'll take you to my PayPal site where it has a tag for $67 is the price of the class. And I wanted to do $67 for the end of 2016 going into 2017. I wanted to merge the two because this is where the end of this year starts, or the end of this year stops and the beginning of next year starts. It starts with this class. Believe it or not, it will. So with that, I want to tell you, thank you. Thank you for saying yes. Thank you for joining the squad. Thank you for being a game changer. I look forward to seeing you in the class and working with you here in the future and rolling out more and more tools and classes to be a blessing and to equip you for being a game changer in the world. Peace. Talk to you soon.